Do you ever feel like you are tired of other people ruining your day? It's always something or someone to try to ruin your day. And we have to decide that we are in control. I get it, you all. I am a very sensitive lady, easily offended. Very sensitive, always have been. Before I get started, this is Tammy Seawalker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. I apologize in advance. My voice is a little weird. I've been coughing. Not a cold. I think it might be a little bit of allergies. It's all good. I'll take my Zyrtec. Yeah. Dude, does that happen to you? Where you're, having a good day. This happens to me with driving. I absolutely dread driving. Not that I hate driving. It's the traffic and the rudeness and the people. And you're having a good day and all of a sudden somebody cuts you off and almost hits your car. It just irritates you and it can like put you in a bad mood. I know it's so petty and minor, but it's kind of not because they could have really hurt you themselves or caused a chain reaction. What about if you go to work and somebody says something really offensive to you, hold on one second. In this virtual world, and it could be on Zoom, it could be in person, and they just rub you wrong. And if you're sensitive like me, it's hard to shake off. It really is. What about you talk to a relative or a friend and they offend you? Or rude or being rude. It's just easy to have your mood swayed. This is something I try to tell, clients and others. I have a responsibility to myself to be happy. Okay? It's so much I could say around this subject. You don't want to give others the power over you. Sometimes we're upset at something someone did or lack thereof did not do. They have no clue. They are going down the street. They are smiling, happy, jumping on an airplane, doing whatever they do. And you sitting there mad, seething, and just livid. I know for me, I spent years mad. I'm just so mad at my ex for the abuse and the marriage was horrible. And OMG, you all. I talked about it so much until one day I said, girl, shut up. Not to discredit the hurt, the trauma. It was there. And it was wrong. It really was. But I was holding on to it so tight that it was doing me a disservice. Like my therapist said back in 1998, I had to give myself 50% of the blame and the other 50 to him. And I had to take responsibility for staying. As I always say about domestic violence over and over, I never make light of it on this channel because I don't know if you all have noticed, it seems to be a rise in women losing their lives to this. And men suffer from domestic violence too. And it's not to be made light of because sometimes, many times, it's scary. It is scary and it's hard to get out of that situation. So never to make light of that. But once you survive, and thank God, you have to work on the healing. Now, some situations is not domestic violence. It's infidelity. It's mistreatment. And what I want to say to men and women that have experienced that mistreatment from someone, but you chose a reconciliation or you chose to stay. If you choose to stay, somewhere, somehow, you have to find forgiveness If you do not to stay in a relationship where you felt someone has did you wrong, and if you stay and mistreat them, now you are wrong. It don't make sense. So what we have to remember is, if someone does us wrong, I'm going with infidelity, mistreatment, or, whatever they do. If they did it and it crosses your boundaries, it's not acceptable, you probably need to move on. Married, unmarried, don't matter. Because if you stay in that relationship and they did this bad treatment to you, and now maybe they have changed, let's just say they have, and you still have that disdain for them, you have a hatred in your heart for them, you are bitter, you are mad, it's a no-go. You are going to be miserable. They are going to be miserable. You both will be miserable, and it's a lose-lose. Learn to cut your losses and move on. Because to sit and stay in misery is miserable. And we have to decide your happiness is paramount. Your happiness is paramount. Your happiness is paramount. I can't say that enough. I think I'm one of the most misunderstood people on the planet. That's how I feel. I do. I always feel misunderstood. And what people don't understand about me is I could love someone, in which I do, and really love. But one thing about it, you look up under my feet, I'm not letting no grass grow under my feet. I might love you. We may not be seeing eye to eye. We may not be together. We may never get back together. That's neither here nor there. I can't control all of that. But that doesn't mean I got to be sad. It doesn't mean I'm not going to work on my own practice. It doesn't mean I'm not going to exercise. It doesn't mean I'm not going to take my vitamins. It doesn't mean I'm not going to get my hair done. It doesn't mean I'm not going to get my lashes done. It doesn't mean I'm not going to do trainings to better myself. It does not mean I'm not going to go to therapy. It does not mean I'm not going to get on an airplane and go to Nashville and visit my family and go to my cousin's wedding. You can have love for someone else, and it may not be going the way you want it to go, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be down over it. You choose your happiness. You choose how you spend your time. And if you are a positive person, beware of non-positive people. They are here, as the Bible speaks of it, Satan. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy doesn't mean kill you physically all the time. It means killing your spirit. It means killing your positive vibe. It means taking your joy. And people are out here that try to do this. Why do they try to do this? Why does your own mom try to hurt you? Why does your dad try to hurt you? Why is your sister jealous of you? Why is your brother mistreating you? Why is grandma mad? Why is this? Why is that? Why is your own friend turning their back on you? Why is your manager mad? Why are you not getting along with your grown children? Because people are not happy. And when they're not happy, they spew unhappiness. That's all to a point blank, period. There are some things that try to happen, because I really am not for it, okay? I block it. But, you might have, I'll say friend. They may try to compete with you. They may try to do a subtle jab. And it's like, me being Polly Sunshine, I'm like, why? Why would a friend do that? Why? Well, because they're not happy. When people are not happy, this is what they do. I'm not going to spend my time insulting my family or insulting a dear friend. I don't do that. And again, like I always say on every video, I'm not perfect, but it's just some shit I just don't do. I'm not going to make my friend feel bad if they're a little heavy or overweight. I never mention weight. I got friends all sizes. I'm not going to be like, oh, did you gain? Never. You already know, as women, we're conscientious about our bodies. Society is hard on us. We're hard on us. All this social media. Whoop to the whoop. So why would I dare say something to make someone feel bad? All of us have flaws. We could all sit here and point out, like, Tammy's got a funny nose. Tammy was thin, now she's curvy. I mean, we can go on and on. I could beat myself up. I don't need help doing that. But I choose not to do that, and I choose not to beat up another person. It's really like everything in this life is like almost borderline simple. Watch nature. When it rains, the grass grows. In the wintertime, the grass dies. The leaves fall off the trees. Nature, God, he never misses, ever. Squirrels, they take nuts, stuff them in their little cheeks. A bird, once the chick is able to fly, he gets thrown out of the nest. A dog, any of the animals, pushes the little baby off their tits. Once they're big enough. You can't stay on mom's breast all your life. You got to go fend for yourself. So nature never misses, but humans, we do. Simple math. Be kind. Show love. That's all. Be kind and show love. Don't take too much food. You only need enough food. You don't need all the money in the world. You don't need all the ladies in the world. Nature never takes more than it needs. We do. Greed. Be happy. Be happy for yourself. Don't let nobody take your joy. They're out there. They're going to get on your nerve. It's inevitable. But we don't have to let nobody take up too much of our time. Okay, they might get you a little while, but get up off of it and go do something fun. Go enjoy your family. Go for a walk. Go see the Equalizer by yourself like I did. Equalizer 3. Enjoy life. Tammy Sharice Walker signing off. Bye-bye.